Okay, so let's talk about this Marvel panel that we just had today, where they pretty much just gave us a whole lot of information that we didn't even expect to hear about. So let's start off with right at the beginning with the tamest thing I think we heard today here. But before we do, hit that subscribe and notification bell. We're covering Comic Con all weekend long. You don't want to miss out on anything. Follow us on Twitter. That's where we'll be updating the quickest. And we'll try to get these videos out as soon as possible as well. But let's talk about it. So first and foremost, we got the I Am Groot series trailer as well as some first images. This will be releasing August 10th. So it is their latest short, well, series, whatever. It looks really good. Looks really cute. I'm excited for it. But let's get into the meatier stuff here, which is Spider-Man, X-Men, and also zombies and What If. A lot of stuff, right? So, Spider-Man freshman year was announced as well, and we got our first look at Peter and gonna be in Spider-Man freshman year. We learned recently he will not be voiced by Tom Holland. A lot of people were a little sad about that, but I'm excited to see a whole new Spider-Man story, honestly. We have pictures of his homemade suit as well, as you can see, which look amazing. Here's the little logo for the show as well. It will release in 2024 on Disney Plus. You do have some of his classmates as well, including Harry Osborn, Amadeus Cho, Nico Minuro as well. And one of the biggest news we heard as well definitely has to be the whole thing, considering that Charlie Cox is going to be returning to voice Daredevil in this. So that's awesome to hear, and we'll actually have a team up as well. So villains wise, we have Doc Ock, the Rhino, Scorpion, Speed Demon, and Tarantula, amongst others. And I think this is definitely exciting to hear. We do know, however, that this series has already been greenlit for a second season, which will be called Sophomore Year. So very exciting to hear that, as well as Spider-Man donning various suits throughout the series. What If also got announced for season 2, and it will release in early 2023, including a Hela story as well as a Captain Carter and Winter Soldier story, among others. Season 3 is also already in the works, so they have a lot of faith in this, don't they? One of the most shocking news we got as well today is that Marvel's moving into much more mature ratings. They are doing Marvel Zombies, and they will be rated TVMA. In it will include heroes such as Kate Bishop, Yelena, Shang-Chi, Miss Marvel, and Jimmy Woo. And just from the look of the zombies and everything, this looks amazing. We have zombies such as Captain America, Okoye, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, Abomination, and Ghost in here. Now, the series will release in 2024 on Disney Plus, but I'm still definitely excited for it and cannot wait to see what we get here. So we also had X-Men 97, which was one of the bigger releases that people were anticipating here, and we had a first look at the team up as well as some new additions that will include Cable, Bishop, Nightcrawler, amongst the others and here. And one of the biggest things here is that Magneto will actually be the leader of the X-Men in X-Men 97. That asks the question, why is it not Charles? So like I said, amazing content coming from Marvel. I'm interested to see if this X-Men 97 is possibly taking place in the same universe that we saw Doctor Strange in the Multiverse travel to with the Illuminati. Considering the fact that Charles isn't here leading the X-Men now, and it's Magneto, could that have something of an impact on what happens next? Could this be the way that the X-Men get introduced into our world as they sort of come into ours, and that's like a whole thing going on in the show? Like, that would be insane to hear, right? I'm definitely ready for that. But one of my favorite things from this whole panel definitely has to be Spider-Man freshman year. I think that show just looks so fresh, so new, and incredible. I love the art style of it. It just looks like a moving comic book, and that's definitely something that we don't really get a lot of. So I really did like the fact that Marvel introduced a lot of different animation styles into this panel and into its shows in the current year. And I'm excited to see where they go from here, because I think that the content overload, like people are talking about, it ain't there, because everything feels different. It doesn't feel the same. I think phase 4 is their best phase because it feels different. I don't like when we did the whole cookie cutter villain and all of that back in the old days. This is definitely something I'm more into, so I'm excited for that. Like I said, I think for me it's a tie between Spider-Man freshman year and also Marvel Zombies as to what am I most anticipating, and it's going to be hard to tell, but we'll definitely see once we get close to that. But let me know which is your most anticipated show for Marvel coming up. Is it Marvel's Zombies? Is it X-Men 97, Spider-Man freshman year? I am Groot. I'm not saying it's not something I'm anticipating. It's something I want to watch for sure because it looks cute. The animation looks very vibrant and colorful. but in terms of like hype, right? That's what we're talking about here. Or What If Season 2. I think What If Season 2 sounds interesting with the new stories they have. And apparently, I think they showed one of the first stories. And one of the things they said is that the Captain Marvel from, well, not Captain Marvel, Captain Carter from the Multiverse of Madness is not the same Captain Carter from What If. And I found that interesting because I thought we were connecting dots here. But who knows? Maybe they're keeping some things under wraps still. So let me know your thoughts, your opinions on that. If you haven't already, though, make sure you're subscribed as well to the channel. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers, less than 500 to go for 23,000. So super excited for that. But also, if you're still listening, really appreciate you making it towards the end of the video. I really appreciate that a lot. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. But let me know what would you love to see us cover on the channel over the weekend. We know for sure we're covering that DC panel, we're covering that Marvel panel, but anything else during Comic-Con that you want us to cover, we'll definitely make that like a note of that, so we know to cover that as well, because I want to cover as much things as y'all want to hear about as well. I am interested in so many things at Comic-Con, but I don't know if I should cover every single thing, so I'm just curious to see what the consensus in the room is about that. So make sure you comment it down below. I will have a poll as well tonight before the end of the night, so everybody can vote on it, so I know what exactly to cover. Should we cover the whole day? Should we cover what? Let me know in the comments below, and then the poll I'm going to do tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate you making it all the way to the end of the video. And as always, like I said, we've done some videos on Nope, we've done some videos on American Horror Stories, all that stuff. We cover pretty much all the stuff in pop culture you love, so make sure you're checking those videos out. Make sure you're subscribing, all of that. It really helps out the channel a lot when you do that, and just giving a thumbs up and a comment also, just letting us know what are you thinking so far of Comic-Con. Anyways, as always, what are you most excited to hear from either panel from DC or Marvel? We'll probably do a live show in the morning tomorrow, just getting ready, talking about what could happen, what could not, because I like the live show idea of this, so we'll definitely do a live show talking about those ideas in the morning. I'll set up a date and time so we know when that is, so stay tuned for that for sure. Make sure you're following us on Twitter as well, so you can get this news as it breaks, because that's where we covered it the quickest today, and that's where we'll probably cover everything quicker this weekend. So Culture Elixir is the name on Twitter, also TikTok, also Instagram is the Culture Elixir. I'll leave them all on the page so you can follow us there, but as always, that's going to do it for us. Stay safe, stay positive.